What's up, guys? How's it going? Today is October 20th, 2019, and in this video, we're going to decode another baseball game. Last week, I looked at the grand slam that Howie Kendrick hit against the Los Angeles Dodgers and explained how that was a numeric ritual based on numerology and the language of Gematria, otherwise known as the ancient practice of coding numbers into words, names, and phrases. And in this video, we're going to look at last night's game in which another player hit a huge home run to send their team into the World Series. This time, it was José Altuve, who hit a walk-off two-run home run in the bottom of the ninth off of Aroldis Chapman. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how this was, again, another coded experience. We start with the basic numerology of José Altuve's full name, which is José Carlos Altuve. Now, not all men named Jose have the accent over the E, but Altuve does. And I'm very consistent in my work in showing that when we're looking at Gematria, we exclude these foreign characters. Sometimes there does appear to be a riddle without it, but definitely you want to exclude them primarily. So here, using the alphabetic order, we find that José Altuve's full name equals 193. Now, 193 is a prime number. And excuse me for a second while I pull up a full screen view of my calculator so I can show you the prime number relationship. So excuse the black screen there. All right, so 193 is the 44th prime number. And this is very significant. Now, if you think about it, when José Altuve stepped up to the plate in the bottom of the ninth, the score was 4-4, right? Now, in this series, the Yankees hit exactly 44 hits in this series. And here is a composite line score for all 6 games in the ALCS. Notice the Yankees had 44 hits, and it was their 44th hit in the top of the ninth inning that made the score 4-4. And just to show how José Altuve is further connected to 44, notice with the V exception, his name equals 44, and in Satanic Gematria, José Altuve also equals 440. So here we see a riddle with the number 44 very clearly. Now, what is 44? If we factor this number down, perhaps the easiest way to get 44 is by multiplying 4 times 11. In Jewish Gematria, based in the ancient Latin alphabetic order, also known as Agrippa's key, more modern English characters placed at the end. Well, in this cipher, Astros equals 411. Again, 4 times 11 equals 44. I'm going to mention the pitchers in this game, too, both the winning and losing pitchers, just as I decoded in my video about the Dodgers-Nationals game, it's the same thing here. The winning pitcher in this game was Roberto Osuna, who actually blew the save that allowed Altuve to come up. But what I want to point out is how Osuna's full name has Gematria of 114. Osuna wears his birthday is February 7th, or 2/7. José Altuve wears number 27 on his uniform. José Altuve's home run came off of Aroldis Chapman, who was born February 28th of 1988. José Altuve was born May 6th of 1990, meaning that if you measure from Altuve's birthday to Aroldis Chapman's, you get exactly 114 weeks. Now, the Astros won 107 games in the regular season. And if you take their 3 wins from the ALDS and add those along with their 4 wins from the ALCS, this game was the Astros' 114th win of the 2019 season. So how appropriate that Altuve hits it off a pitcher who was exactly 114 weeks older than him. And there's a deeper riddle between these two players. As I mentioned, José Altuve was born on 5/6. The name Chapman in the alphabetic order equals 56. And notice how Aroldis Chapman even had a life lesson number of 56, as we see in the date that he was born. But what's also interesting is that Chapman was born on the date 2/28, February 28th. These two men's birthdays are separated by 2 years, 2 months, and 8 days. Now, on my channel and in other Gematria circles, there's a lot of discussion about how much of this numerology that we're uncovering is organic or naturally occurring. And when it comes to professional sports, I'm highly, highly skeptical that any of this is organic numerology. Imagine throwing the pitch that ended your team's season and knocked you out of the playoffs. Is this the look that's going to be on your face? For those of you who saw the clip, Aroldis Chapman was grinning wildly after he surrendered this home run. And watch the clip for yourself. It's very easy to find. The pitch that Altuve hit for a home run was an 84-mile-an-hour lob over the outer side of the plate in the upper half. So it was as easy of a pitch as a professional baseball player could hit for a home run, especially if he knew it was coming. Now let's talk about an even deeper riddle here that brings us to the score of last night's game. We started the video off by looking at the full name gematria of José Altuve. Well, I want you to think about something carefully. This game started, it's pretty small here, I might have to make this bigger. The game started at 7:08 p.m. This is Central Time because the game took place in Houston. So in New York, it was 8:08 p.m. The game lasted over 4 hours, meaning that in New York, where the team who got eliminated plays, it was after midnight. The date would be October 20th, or the 20th of October, written 20/10. José Altuve's full name sums to 2010 in Jewish Gematria. Altuve was born in the year 1990, which has the digits 199. Well, measuring from the date he hit his home run, or 2010, I should say, which has his name gematria in it. This is the date in New York that it was when he hit the home run. His birthday was 199 days later. Now, 199 is also a prime number. Notice how it's the 46th prime number. And if the number 46 looks familiar, maybe that's because the game ended with a score of 4-6. Yankees-Astros in Gematria equals 46. And this series ended in the city of Houston, Texas, which equals 46. Also 64 with the S exception, like how the score was 6-4. A couple more things worth mentioning. Notice how walk-off equals 115 in reverse. This home run was a walk-off home run and sent the Astros into the 115th World Series. With the E at the end of José Altuve equals 130 and 140. His team will be playing against Washington, which equals 130 and 140. Remember, it was a blown save that led Altuve to be able to hit the home run in the 9th inning. Blown save, 130 in reverse. Also, something that stands out, José Altuve has the same gematria as the Astros in 3 of the 4 base ciphers. So here you have it once again. I mean, I urge everyone to watch the clip for yourself and watch Aroldis Chapman's lollipop a cookie, as they call it in baseball circles, right over the plate. Easy peasy for Altuve to hit over the fence. And that was your game. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this quick decode. Thanks to everybody for checking it out. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. All my work is free to share, and everyone's encouraged to do so because YouTube search algorithms do not do this content any favors. All right. We'll talk to you next time, guys. See ya.